There are over 13,000 cards currently in the pool of Yu-Gi-Oh! To choose from, and I have picked the very best for this format. If your extra deck is flexible to have 4 to 5 monsters of different types, just for this card, then this card is just for you. What is that card, you may ask? Well, stick around and I will tell you all the secrets about it, how to use it, what matchups are the best for it, and why I love this card so much. In the past few months I have played this card so much in all of my decks that can handle it, and it has helped me out a bunch. The card that I am talking about is Ultimate Slayer. Yeah, you might have heard about this card, or you may have not, but today I will be telling you guys everything about it. Ultimate Slayer is a powerful card against decks that play a lot with extra deck monsters, and because most of the meta decks currently are playing extra deck monsters, then this card is perfect. The effect says, your opponent cannot activate monster effects in response to this card's activation. Send one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, then target one monster your opponent controls with the same card type, Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, Pendulum or Link. Shuffle it into the deck. So basically, it covers all of the extra deck monster types. There are a few great targets that you can play in your extra deck just for this card. If your extra deck can't handle a few monsters just for this card, then this card is not for you, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't stick around to find out. First, let's talk about the downsides of this card. Ultimate Slayer is not the best against ritual decks like Mitsurugi, for example. Secondly, it is also not that great against unaffected or untargetable towers like the current format's best beat stick, Lunalight, Liger Dancer. But we have a hidden tech just for it, which I will tell you about later on in the video. Thirdly and lastly, it can mostly be played in the side deck, which is a bit of a downside. Decks like Tenpai and Sky Striker can play it in the main deck as a powerful board breaker, but that's just about it, I guess. Also, the card is a normal spell, but imagine what you could do if it was a quick play spell. It would be broken, and I think it would find itself on the ban list a long time ago. Now that we covered the downsides of this card, let's talk about the good things about Ultimate Slayer. Your opponent cannot respond with monster effects to this card, which is already a big plus. It is also searchable off of Triple Tactics Trust, which in the current format is a big staple to play. Basically, you're playing 6 copies of Ultimate Slayer at this point. This card is also not once per turn, keep that in mind. Sending the monster from your extra deck, then targeting the monster on your opponent's side of the field is the cost of this card, which means even if your opponent negates it with a spell or a trap, you will get another effect off of the monster that you sent to the graveyard with Ultimate Slayer's effects. Which brings me to the next segment, the best targets for this card to send to the graveyard from your extra deck. The targets are Tri-Brigade Arms Bucephalus II, Valon, the Super Psy Sky Blaster, Elder Entity Ents, Garura Wings of Resonant Life, Golden Cloud Beast Malong, and Mereologic Aggregator. If I have missed any targeted cards, please do let me know in the comments, but I think these are the best ones that you can pick. Let's start off with Bucephalus II. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send one Beast Warrior or Winged Beast monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, which means you can send Garura to the graveyard to then draw one card. It's not the best effect, but it's not the worst either, and it might help you to weaken your opponent of an interaction, or Garura might give you another copy of Ultimate Slayer. You just have to believe in the heart of the cards, as Yugi might say. Next on the list is Valon, which when sent to the graveyard gets to pop a face down card on the field. Elder Entity Ends gets to pop any card on the field. Malong gets to return a card to the hand, and if it's an extra deck monster, then it's returned to the extra deck. And lastly, Aggregator gets to negate a face-up card on the field until the end phase. And I didn't forget about the last hidden tech about this card that I mentioned earlier, which is specifically against the Lunalight decks. It's Lunalight Perfume Dancer. Did you know that Lunalight Liger Dancer is unaffected by card effects except by Lunalight cards? Well, now you know. And Lunalight Perfume Dancer says, you can banish this card from your graveyard. This turn, all monsters your opponent controls lose attack equal to their original defense. Which means that when this effect resolves, your opponent's Liger Dancer will be left with only 300 attack, which you can easily defeat with almost any monster in your deck, You just have to worry about its Raigeki effect first though. I didn't say that Ultimate Slayer is all powerful. Ultimate Slayer is definitely not an almighty card that can win you every single game, but if you play your cards right, this card will help you out a lot. I think that is it for today's video. If I did forget to mention something about this card, please do let me know in the comments, and if you like this kind of content, please also let me know in the comments, and also by sharing this video with your friends, and also subscribing and liking the video yourself. I will see you in the next video.